Okay, morning guys. So started off raining this morning, which is not something that you always see in Johannesburg. Morning rain. We tend to get our rain mostly in thunder showers in the afternoons. They rapidly roll in, dump a lot of rain, and then are done within half an hour or so. So getting constant steady rain in the morning in Johannesburg is something of a strange thing, or it's an oddity compared to, you know, the usual afternoon thunder showers. But I decided to come through to the Rietvlei Nature Reserve just to see, because I love shooting in overcast weather. You get that nice even light, and because the lighting stays the same almost the whole time, you've got extended hours of shooting basically. So I've come through to Rietvlei just to see if I can get some birds. Just seeing an African stone chat at the moment. Maybe I can get her. So yeah, I've come through to see if I can get some nice bird shots. Oh no, she's backlit. And then see what other animals we can see. The nature reserves actually brought in two cheetah that they rehabilitating before then you know, sending off to their permanent destinations. So from time to time the Rietvlei Nature Reserve gets cheetahs through that they then keep for 6 months to a year, just to allow them some, you know, free range and help them to learn to hunt for themselves again, sometimes after injury, or sometimes they're in transit and you know, they keep the cheetahs here to acclimatize and things like that. So yeah, gonna do a quick drive around. I think it's about 7:30 at the moment, so the need to get here at 6 o'clock at the crack of dawn is not there with rainy days or rainy weather. So that's one of the benefits of you know, going out on a cloudy day. And yeah, let's see what we can see or don't see. Well, one of the downsides of the rain is that the animals tend to be harder to spot because they generally aren't as active. Just like us, they probably decide to sleep in. So yeah, we'll check in as we continue. So we just spotted the cheetah, or one of the cheetah boys, walking through the grass. This is quite exciting. First time I'm seeing the cheetahs at Rietvlei. Oh, and he's magnificent. So he's just walking through the grass. There's two of them that they brought in. Oh, this is an excellent sighting. So there was a female here previously that had cubs, but I never got to see her. And this is literally the first trip I've made out since they've got these cheetahs in. And yeah, he's just walking through the veld. So if I can cut him off in the front, I could possibly get some shots of him coming towards the camera and not side on. So I'm gonna try and reverse and hopefully get him, and then maybe even get some video of him coming through the grass. Let's see if I can find him, find a spot to cut him off. You can hear the kivets are going crazy because they're now just bombarding him. Seem to have lost him in the long grass. Now I'm scared that if I go too far back and he changes direction, then I'll lose him, because the grass is longer. Not sure what to do now. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a dash for this road that cuts across, and then hopefully I can follow him all the way and pick him up as he comes through the grass, and pick him up head on. Okay, so I got onto a dirt road now that almost is parallel to the direction that the cheetah was walking in, but it seems like he stopped and laid down because I cannot spot him anymore, and that was the danger, I guess. The verge is quite, or the grass on the verge on the road I'm on is quite high, and I saw him moving initially, and as I drove further the verge got too thick, so I lost him, and then when I reversed again I couldn't see him. So he's either stopped and laid down, or he's walked faster than I was anticipating and is now further down the road. So what I'm going to do now is try to get around this block that he's in and see if I can't see him from the other side. But I did manage to just get a few shots. So yes, I've seen the cheetah. So we can almost say mission for today accomplished, and it's only half an hour in the park. It's quite lucky that. Okay, so just driving out, have been inside the park for about an hour and 40 minutes now. Just a quick drive, which was a little bit more exciting this time around because we got to see the cheetah and just get a few shots of him before he disappeared into the long grass. I'm just at the block that he was in this morning and trying to see if I can spot him, but the grass is quite long and I'm doubting that I'll be able to see him. Okay, so just making my way back to the point to get out. So yeah, shooting on a rainy day in Johannesburg. The light is still pretty much the same as when we got in, which is unlike a sunny day where it would get too bright by about this time and you'd have to make your way out of the park anyway. Just I think a tip on when you're shooting in conditions like this, even though the light is quite uniform, it can be a little bit darker than what your eye sees it, especially for the camera sensor. So what you want to do is actually shoot with a little bit of a higher ISO, and what I do is set the ISO to automatic and keep it within a band that I feel will be good enough. So on a cloudy day like this, I would set it to the band of 100 to 800 ISO, and on a sunny day I keep that band much smaller, probably between 100 and 400 ISO. And obviously as well, on a cloudy day like this, you're going to be shooting much slower shutter speed, so maybe 1/200. So use your window on the car door as a balance, just to make sure that you don't have that blur from the camera shake, because you're shooting these lower shutter speeds. And if there is animal movement, what you'll need to do then is push the ISO higher up, and then you can increase your shutter speed a little bit so that you've got a faster shutter speed to deal with the motion of the animals. So yeah, didn't see much other than the cheetah, just a few birds. I saw a black-backed jackal, but didn't get a chance to take the photos. Rhinos in the distance, eland. I think I got some shots of the black wildebeest and zebra. Yeah, so productive morning within the space of like 90 minutes of shooting. And yeah, now we go back home and